Substitution for Germany. Number 20, Zico. Number 11, Dembele. Number 9, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field, number 22.
So off we go once more.
Number 17.
And it's Sané. Sané powering forward here.
Gullit.
Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is a little undercooked. And Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific. Shoots! And he hits the net. Germany are all square. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here. Rui Costa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Germany are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Suarez is fouled. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him, can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's travelling a long way. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. And this is... and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way, chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Gullit. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution.
Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, no joy this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kagawa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Let's a look and place it forward. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free, and that could set him on his way. Big chance! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most...
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany take a 2-goal lead. Great chance!
Substitution in progress.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pullet is onto this.
6 added minutes
good looking
has been
ball.
indicated.
Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thomas somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. Maldini. Ernest. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed beyond the defence. Kagawa. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please take this opportunity to
What are
pay
your
a
thoughts
visit
on
to our
today's game
official
then, Jim?
store where
Well,
memorabilia
obviously
from
they'll be
today's match are
disappointed
now
with the
available.
loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the...
Honest! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now it's Zico. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be up.
Big chance! Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Zico. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. And this is Zico. He can run onto that, and he's well positioned here. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. Pelé. And the finish! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. And this is Pelé! No, that's been intercepted. Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Ernest. And this is Pelé! Yaya Toure. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pelé. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And That was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
And a chance! That's a half-decent try. Ernest. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Pelé. Ernest.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thinks about the shots. Decent chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And now goes for a shot! Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pull it. Now it's Pelé. And he's got the beating of his man. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That ball looks a good one. And this is Del Piero. He is, and he shoots! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now, he's got space here. Stood up well to him there. Nicely intercepted. And it's Del Piero. Rui Costa. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Germany, number 7, Hannes, number 20, Zico. Coming on the
Whistle
field,
goes, and we start the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And this is Hullet. That was good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And he's running. Messi! They've done it! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Rui Costa. Pass is just off target. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found a way through. Del Piero. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rui Costa. In by Rui Costa.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution for Germany, number 6, Rui Costa. Coming on to replace him is number 25, Schneider.
And it's Hullet. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Pele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Sané.
Such good technique.
Looking for options for movement. Cross into the box. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Del Piero. That has been cut short. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! He's got himself an absolute peach. Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution in progress.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shoots! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hit! Really well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sane receives it in a good position here. It could be in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sane picks it up out wide. And Sane! Well, got to be quick to recover this. And he's being shifted off it. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Well, that's well seen too. Pull it. Now it's Pelé. He's beaten the last. Pelé! It's a loose ball. Can he get on the end of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And a quick reminder today to please take.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Germany have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Threads one in. Oh, well measured.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. Totti. And this is Dembele. He's looking wide. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Dembele. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's a key interception. There's a sharp little ball here. Totti! Goal! Germany! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The pass has gone astray. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Muscular approach does pay off here. Shot could be on. Bale. Half an hour played now. And here's Dembele. Beckham. Can he get it through? Guti. And here's Dembele. Platini! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And here's Platini. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played back. And this is having a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for the run. And this is... chance! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Now it's Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guti. Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's onside. And the finish! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini, and here's Dembele. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. He is through here. Dembele. It's Dembele! And that is a truly outstanding save. Time and again they are repelled. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinches it off him.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
This is Dembele. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Totti.
Oh, really well played.
Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Totti. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through. And it's Guti. Driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? He shifted it to the flank. Chiesa receives it in a good position here. Big chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really
Substitution taking
swift.
place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Guti. Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lampard! Royce. Now it's Guti. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's a pretty loose pass. Royce. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lampard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice-looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot at goal! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys. Sane face to face with his great rival. And this is Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
Guti. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sané. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Sané. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quality ball. And it's Guti. Olise. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's in. Neymar! 4 added minutes on the board. He's a sharp little ball here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Abiati will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Corners you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Germany are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
So that's it. It is all over.